All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 1 of attempt number 9 of our hardest vanilla difficulty Rimworld playthrough. In the last series, we got completely run over by, I probably should have seen it coming. It was a horrendously powerful raid. We're talking 11 raiders, some of them with Molotovs, some of them with grenades. I had a wooden base. They destroyed everything. It was horrible, right? But I also saw a lot of areas where I could have improved and prepared long before that raid came, right? We didn't exactly have good infrastructure for holding off a raid of that size. So, oh yeah, Saturn, I actually, it was a rookie move, but when we went from Vintage Story to Rimworld, I forgot to do the redirect. Because there's like 5 different steps I have to do whenever I go from one stream to another immediately. And I completely forgot the redirect. This time, though, we got it. Yeah, we got it. The redirect is something I only learned how to do about a month ago. It's really useful, though, because then I can maintain my viewership between, between series, right? Okay, Naked Brutality, that's our difficulty. Losing is fun. And commitment mode. Commitment mode means there's no manual saves. It's only auto saves. Losing is fun. All of these are like difficulty parameters. Losing is fun is the hardest. But there's actually, you can go even harder. You can go losing is fun. As you can see, the threat scale is 220. You can bump that up to 500, which one day I will want to get good enough to do. But as of right now, I'm not good enough to do it. We got to keep practicing. So let's generate a new seed. We're gonna go a crowded population. That just puts a whole bunch of settlements on the map, like a whole bunch. So you'll have a full map with a bunch of different towns and encampments. Randomized seed. Let's pick a custom, okay, Saturn. Hell yeah. Okay, this is the Saturn seed. If someone has a serious infection on a limb, you can remove the limb to save their life. Isn't that something? All right, episode 1, attempt 9. This game's highly moddable too. Highly moddable. Yeah, tons of mods for it. So, one thing I'd kind of like to do, if I can work up the courage to do it, the place where we were had a year-round growing period. I've never had to contend with winter before. Right? The thing with winter is that you have to utilize hydroponics in order to keep growing in certain seasons. And just in general, it makes it harder. You have to account for more temperature fluctuations. I would like to try to learn that. I just feel like my general experience level, I might not be ready for that yet. I'm still trying to learn how to deal with mid to late game raids. So maybe for now we'll try to find a year-round growing period place. Preferably in the temperate forest biome. Temperate forest is a very mild and forgiving place to base up. Typically has good weather. Minimal diseases to worry about, you know? So there's 3 factions that really matter in the beginning. This blue house right here, that is a technologically advanced, always friendly faction in the beginning. You can make them hostile towards you, but when you first start out, this blue house right here and this yellow tent, they're both going to be friendly toward you. But the yellow tent is always primitive. They're always a primitive, like, friendly tribe. Think like the yellow tent people are Native Americans and the blue house people are Europeans, right? So you're friendly with both of them, but they both offer different things. And if you want high-level stuff, you got to interact with these blue house guys over here. So you typically want to try to base up in a place where you can access both of those. And bonus points if you're close to this, the white tower. That's the Empire. They aren't quite the same. You need to have a knight to trade with them. And they sell you psychic powers and shit. And getting a knight is this whole big ordeal. This place might be nice. Granite and marble. 50 out of 60-day growing season. However, we have a year-round growing season if we go further south. Year-round growing season right here next to the road. I think we'll base up right here. We're beside the road. It's a very short caravan distance to get to this town. And we have marble and granite. Granite is very important. Ideally, we'd be able to just base up on the road with a year-round growing period. But this isn't year-round. Looks like the temperatures range from 5 degrees to 17 degrees, so it's never fully freezing there. But there would be a growing period where... Okay, so basically the first 10 days of Decemberary, I wouldn't really be able to grow crops effectively. I mean, there may be a better contender for a base location around. Whenever you do a caravan, there's a movement difficulty thing here. So different tiles have different movement difficulty ratings, and that determines the speed at which you go through it, with higher numbers being worse and lower numbers being better. So movement difficulty of 1 is not as good as movement difficulty of 0.5. And as you can see, there's like a modifier. Because there's a dirt path on this tile, then that means I move through that tile with 50% more speed, right? Year-round growing period, minimal diseases per year. Very good growing period with an average temperature of 17 degrees Celsius to 29 degrees Celsius. And we're very near to this town. With the added benefit of being like, we're relatively close to the Empire. Yeah, we could base up here. This'll work. If you base up too close to another faction, they won't like it. So you gotta back up a little bit. Granite and slate. Nearby pollution. That's too close to them. Yeah, both of those are too far. Hang on. $40 out of 60 growing season. 40 out of 60. 40 out of 60. It might just be the best place we can get. We might have to settle for it. Okay. And different stone types do matter. Granite is the one stone type with the highest durability rating for structures, right? So if you want to have the best durability rating for your base, then you kind of have to make sure you got access to granite. It's important. Too close. I don't want to have any nearby pollution either. We got to try to make sure we have minimal nearby pollution. God, I wish we could go there. Yeah, we have pollution over here, which is making it harder. That's too close. But let's just try to find something else. There's factors with that place which make me not want it, right? Maybe down here. Year-round growing period, no nearby pollution. We're able to base up on a road, and it looks like we have access to granite right here with minimal diseases per year. Great average temperature too. Yeah, that'll do. All right, create fixed. So there's also ideologies in this game. You can create your own religion, which is pretty crazy. It's very in-depth. Make sure you find a spot with a lot of bears and wolves. I don't think so, bro. Although it's funny, we will see bears and wolves. They're part of the biome that we're based up in, so. Okay. What are the transhumanist and inhuman? Yeah, I don't think so. We will try to kind of change around my religion later. Because I would love to require nutrient paste as food. Nutrient paste is very convenient. Bonding, disapproved, production specialist, symbol burning. All right, what does this give? Symbol burning, production specialist I need. Work drive tripled I don't need. Like, we could theoretically swap collectivist to... It'll re-randomize any precepts you have edited. Drug use is prohibited, execution... don't care. Body modification is reproved. Okay, yeah, definitely not transhumanist. What about that? What does inhuman do? The fuck is that? Wow. All right, well, you know what? I don't want to get into that right now. We'll just use the one that I made. Yeah. All right, next. Prepare carefully. I've made a custom character that we use, which is very well balanced to the difficulty. Very well balanced. I even start with 0 shooting and melee. Basically what I did was I gave myself 60 skill points to spend and 8 passions to assign. So we have double passions in social, intellectual, shooting, and melee. Yeah. Although more and more I find myself feeling like the social passion just isn't necessary. And I kind of think I want to put it in... I want to test out putting it in animals. I think that would be pretty fucking useful. I need to be able to train my animal skills, so that would involve having something that we could milk. You know, like a cow or a goat or something. Yeah. Animal skill becomes pretty important. I love being able to grow Devil Strand, so we're gonna keep plants at 10. Yeah. Alright, that'll do. That will totally do. Let's save this character. Alright, let's hop in. You can indeed have a pack of attack dogs, Saturn. Yes, you can. Animal taming is a huge skill with a lot of uses. Yeah. Hello, Judy. We're doing pretty good. Are you having a decent day today? Alright, so we're gonna pause the game so I can think. There's actually a mod where you can remove the pausing feature. That's what a lot of the skilled players do. I don't quite feel ready for that myself yet, but... Okay, so down here, these structures have a massive beauty rating. So if I base up in here, that would be pretty good for my early game. Let's take a look around. 16 beauty. Yeah, there's a lot of derelict ruins that you can move into derelict ruins and fix it up to be your base if you really want to, like you totally can. So I think after looking at all the options, I want to base up down here. Yeah, massive beauty boost in that room. And it's very near to the monolith, which is also very near to a steam geyser, so that's perfect for us. The only thing it's missing is a large patch of fertile soil. So what we'll probably end up doing is we'll build our base like right here, right there. And we can fish the electric power from the geyser and have a farm across the street. I think that'll do. Okay, so to get started, we need a bunch of blocks for base work. And the best way to get quick blocks in the early game is we could take apart some of these limestone steles or whatever the fuck. Limestone, sandstone, etc. And yeah, doing a wood base is a little bit risky. Let's take these apart and we'll make a patchwork base out of the stone. And then I will build a stockpile zone down here where we will store the items that we gather. I also have to immediately get started on gathering some berries and herbal medicine. In our last playthrough, we managed to survive, but we actually got malaria on day 1 and we almost didn't make it. Making sure you have medicine as soon as possible is very important. And we're gonna schedule Dante for work only. I don't want him stopping to do recreation at any point. Yeah, we'll get a lot of herbal medicine. How are we doing on wildlife? We have a grizzly bear. Look at that, Saturn. Well, hopefully, Judy, you figure it out, eh? Should you get a pregnancy test? Oh, it might be wise, Shibi. Maybe she's got the motherly sickness going on, you know? We have to worry about that grizzly bear. How are you doing, Chibi? Yeah, we have to look out for that grizzly bear. When it gets hungry, it's gonna try to hunt something on the map. And if I'm not careful, that something will be me. Let's grab all the berries and the herbal medicine that we got, as well as these berries right here. And then we'll grab as much of this limestone as we can, take it down there. And we gotta close ourselves in. We need a base. We need a safe place, like big time. So let's just grab these blocks really quickly. If I want to quickly wall this place in, I just realized this, I can't really use the blocks. It would take too long to construct the walls. So we're gonna build a campfire real quick. After we cut down some trees. Okay. Yeah, let's get a bunch of wood. We need it. I have to have myself fully sealed in here before nightfall. Otherwise, that bear could literally fucking kill us. He might even get hungry right now. That's kind of terrifying. Okay. Wooden wall. So that is how many walls? 26 walls, requiring 5 wood each. We need 26 times 5, so we need like 130 wood. Let's cut down that tree, and let's immediately get started on it. We need to close me in here. All right, my character's gonna try to eat the berries. I have to stop that. So we're gonna edit my food policy and disallow anything except for actual meals. Okay. Feeling stressed already. If I don't cook now, we'll be at risk of a mood break. So, hang on, let me get rid of this real quick. Now we have to cook a meal. We're gonna want to cook like 7 meals. Allow all ingredients. Drop on floor when cooked. Let's pick up all these berries and move them next to the campfire so that we don't have to travel as far when we grab berries for the next cook. Let's eat. Keep cooking. Okay, I'm sealed in here completely. And we're gonna cook 2 more meals, then build a wooden bed. Oh, I don't really have enough wood. I'll need to cut down 1 more tree, then we can make a bed for sleeping. Yeah. We got plenty of meals. Now let's cut down that tree. I'm now safe from the bear. Furniture. Build a wooden bed. Right there. All right. Day 1 done. We have some medicine, we have meals, we have a bed, and we have a base that's walled in. And the base actually gets a substantial beauty rating thanks to these 2 large statues right here. It'll come in handy, definitely. And what we can use these blocks for is building a nice flagstone floor around the area. And it looks like that bear has hunted its first prey and eaten a mouse. Alright, we're gonna go back to doing anything instead of working. That way he'll get recreation if he requires it for his sanity's sake. But I would much prefer to do my recreation inside where it's safe. Now I'm very safe, that's right. Well, Judy, Shibi, maybe you could both use 100 days of discipline, huh? Maybe you guys should go, like, running together once in a while or something. His and hers joint suffering. You know what I mean? All right, now. We're gonna make a stockpile zone outside, and we're gonna remove all of these chunks from the base and clear all chunks. There we go. Let's get them out of here. All right, I need to eat. We're gonna designate this entire area as a home area. For now, this is our home. This is what we got. Let's make a couple of wooden shelves to store my loot in. It'll make it look cleaner in here, which will make my character much happier, right? Okay. And we got to cover up all these dirt tiles. So I'm thinking we do like a flagstone floor, you know? We'll want to go around the map and dismantle a bunch of the walls and furniture and stuff. But first I have to make sure that I am protected from attacks. So in order to facilitate that, hang on, stockpile. 12. That's 10. We got to get rid of those steel doors. Replace them with wooden ones. All right, we'll put a wood door down here. Fill in a wood wall right there. Boxed in. All right, let's eat. She's not here. I don't know where she is. All right. We got a lot of granite over there. Marble up there. Plenty of steel on the map. Not really seeing any more limestone, though. This is the only limestone that we've got up here. We can deconstruct all of it. And then cancel that. All right. And we'll try to do like a limestone floor in here. Standard limestone floor. It would be a lot easier if I just did a wooden floor, though, I must be honest. Maybe we'll just do that, and we'll use these stone blocks to make traps for our spike hallway. Let's do that. Yeah, we're gonna just do a wooden floor in here. It worked in the last series, it can work in this one just fine. Which means we're canceling this. All of that. All right. Let's get to work. And let's check the wildlife tab. Still just a grizzly bear. He's fed enough to where I don't need to worry about him attacking. A shaman merchant is passing by. We got no bartering to do with him. Let's take a bunch of wood home. Get some sleep. God damn. I'm sorry to hear that, Chibi. Hello, Lee. Welcome, buddy. Fucking with that stylish orange star you got. How are you doing? Limestone chess table. I wonder how much work is that? 803? Jesus, I can't do that. We need better medicine. Hang on. Show what we'll buy. It doesn't look like these guys will buy chess tables. And they don't have any good medicine anyway. Alright. Fallen monolith. We'll investigate that later. Let's just keep sleeping for now. I have to prepare for a caravan to buy some high quality medicine. Better that we do it now before we have something to lose, right? So we're gonna make 2 chess tables. Let's get our recreation bumped up as much as possible. And then we'll eat a meal, build those chess tables, and leave. Let's hope we make good chess tables. How much money you get is determined by the quality of it, right? Nice, we made a good chess table. Sweet. It's, you know, it's crazy when the dog won't even step out for a walk, eh? All right, let's take this wood home. And then let's go on a caravan real quick. It won't take long. A very short time to travel that distance. Let's take both of these chess tables. And then... yeah, we have meals, we have medicine. Let's go. All right. We're now going on a brief caravan trip into town. Very quick, as you can see. We're nice and close. We have the speed boost of the road, so it takes no time at all. And then we trade. I have to sell the wooden chess tables. That's going to get us 96 bucks. And then I can use that 96 bucks to buy 3 quality medicine. And that 3 quality medicine will help us to stay alive here in the early game. Yeah, let's get out of here. All right, Dante is home. He's heading inside. That bear is dangerously close to my fucking base. That's making my balls itch, not gonna lie. Okay, now... I think I'm just gonna go to sleep right away, after we get some recreation. I'm gonna hope that that bear eats. If it falls asleep, we can go outside safely enough. There's 2 circumstances in which that predator won't attack me. When it's already eaten and when it's sleeping, right? All right, there it is. It has eaten. We're gonna build a horseshoes pin for recreation. We can now allow Dante to leave the house. Oh, fuck. Fibrous mechanites? Okay, so I'm very fast and I work very quickly, but our sleep fall rate is also worse now. This is gonna be tricky, okay? So this is where it gets interesting. I have Masochist, which means that Dante likes being in pain. He actually gets a mood boost from pain. So I'll have a permanent mood boost. I will also do work faster and move faster, but I'll also get tired faster. Very interesting combination. And if I was unlucky enough to get the flu or some other type of disease, The pain from the flu can couple with the pain of the fibrous mechanites and render me incapacitated, and I'll die of exposure. But we do already have high quality medicine, which could help us out. Let's allow self-tend. I'm gonna harvest these fucking trees so quick at this point with fibrous mechanites. Yeah, nothing to it. I can work a lot quicker. All right, let's tend. 19 tend quality. It's pretty brutal. We are gonna work a lot faster now, though. We still have 1.6 days left on all those meals. All right, let's fireproof the base first. Now, some of you might be like, what the fuck do you mean fireproof the base? Well, if there's a lightning storm, it can actually cause a lot of the foliage and flora to catch fire, and the fire will spread. So what I need to do is I need to cut all the grass and trees and I need to cut all the vegetation from the perimeter of my base like this. And then I have to build a roof over the part where I cut the vegetation. And that roof is gonna stop the vegetation from regrowing. And if there's no vegetation, then the fire can't spread. My wooden walls are flammable, so I have to make sure that I fireproof my base, right? Otherwise, I have to actually worry about a forest fire swallowing my base and me frantically trying to put the fires out while I'm getting attacked by raiders. Like, you know, that sort of shit can get you killed. So we're gonna do it now, take care of it now, make sure we're covered. We've removed all of the vegetation. We built a roof over it so the vegetation will not regrow. And now we are gonna build a little spike trap hallway to cover my ass whenever I get attacked. So we're gonna need to build some wooden walls out here like this. And then we have to build spike traps. And then we put fences here. Okay, now we just gotta let him construct it. It's gonna be crazy fast, by the way. Now, to compensate for the fibrous mechanites, I'm going to do something here. We're going to have a biphasic sleep schedule, okay? So I am going to... we'll sleep for 5 hours right there. Get 2 hours of recreation time. 5 hours of work. And then we're going to sleep for another 6 hours. 2 hours of recreation time. And then 5 hours of work. Hang on. There. So I'm going to sleep for 6 hours, get recreation, 5 hours of work, and then sleep for 6 hours, 1 hour of recreation, 5 hours of work. That should cover me. That should be fine. Getting fibrous mechanites in the early game is very interesting. Hey, Catherine. Welcome. It's good to see ya. You got the orange star too, eh? Right on. Right on. We got some tenure up in here. Right on. Bear hunt? No way, not yet. Crackhead neighbors, don't you love them, Lee? How are you doing, Catherine? It's been a while. All right, so this will now protect me from raiders. We gotta hold that door open. We got a good spike trap hallway built. That'll keep me covered. And now we have to work on building a wooden floor in here. It's gonna make this a much better base to start out in. A much better base. But we need to make sure that we get some more wood. So I think I'm gonna put another door right here. All right, sleep time. A biphasic schedule can help you during times like this. We get tired very quickly because of that fibrous mechanites disease. Oh, how do I not fall into those traps? Well, the traps are hidden, but my character knows that they're there. So that's why I left this, right? When my character walks through here, I actually zigzag between the traps like this, right? But enemy raiders and wild animals, they don't want to walk over the fence, so they'll walk right over the trap. So this fence, this staggered trap and fence setup protects me from the traps while incentivizing enemies to walk right into them. All right, let's eat. And now let's go cut some trees. Wait, wildlife, grizzly bear, he's pretty hungry. That is marginally sus. Okay, let's keep cutting the trees. Oh my god, I don't like that. I hope it doesn't come to hunt me. Let's haul all of this fucking wood back to base right here. Once that bear has eaten for the day, I'll feel a lot safer, to tell you the truth. Okay, now we have our midday rest. I'm glad to hear that, Catherine. Things are going okay. Things are going okay. In fact, tomorrow's the 3-month anniversary since I quit smoking cigarettes. Yeah, I quit on April 7th. And I think tomorrow's like July 7th, right? Oh my god. That bear just killed a muffalo. I could totally go grab that carcass and then make myself a little bit of clothing. I think we should do that. All right, we just finished resting. Let's haul that wood back. Get some recreation. All right. This room is way better. It's a slightly impressive room, which is a pretty great feat for this early in the game. Let's grab that muffalo. Yeah. Or we could just put down a butchering spot right here. Start a work order to butcher the carcass. And then butcher it. That's nice. That's real nice. Okay, we got 49 hide. Can I make tribal wear out of that? No, I would need 60. Well, that sucks. Okay, whatever. At least we have a lot of meat for cooking our next batch of meals. Because those are going to spoil in 4 hours. In fact, I feel like I should probably just cook right now then. All right. So we're going to pick up 4 wood. Go over here with it. Drop that wood. Because when you refuel the fire, your colonist wants to put like a ton of wood in there. He wants to put 20 wood in there. But if all you have to do is cook, it's kind of a waste of wood. So let's clean the room. Go over here. Refuel the fire. Drop the meat and start cooking. We'll make 8 meals. And we might want a 3rd storage shelf now. So far, we're doing all right. And I might want to gather more herbal medicine at this stage. Now, in the same way that I fireproofed my house, I'm going to have to fireproof this trap hallway also. Because it is also made out of wood, right? So we're going to build a roof 2 blocks out. And then we're going to cut grass 2 blocks out from the whole thing. And that should cover us for a while. There we go. We should be covered now, more or less. Oh, you finally got Rimworld? It's hard, eh? I make it look easy, but it is pretty hard. Oh, Christian, you're just smoking weed now, eh? Yeah, I know how hard that is. I spent a lot of my life smoking weed and tobacco at the same time, so, like, I fully relate to that, yeah. Eventually, it becomes a codependent thing where, like, I don't know how you did that, because every time I smoke weed, it makes me crave cigarettes so badly. Like, it got to the point where I can't just smoke weed, because once I do, I start fiending the cigarettes. Yeah, I can't do it. Okay, there we go. The base is fully repaired. I could get some granite up here, as well as a bunch of steel. At this stage, we're probably going to want to start training our combat a little bit, getting stronger. So let's build a combat training dummy right there. And then I have to craft a training knife and a training bow. Beautiful. We got absolutely soaked, but Bentley loves it. Yeah, not surprised. Okay, so let's, we'll start training our melee first. And we do have some steel, so theoretically I could make myself a steel knife. I should, just to make sure I have something to defend myself with, right? We need something, at the very least. Let's get some recreation time. Oh, that didn't last long. Okay, we're gonna switch this so that the recreation happens before bed, and then the work happens after we wake up. Then we're gonna remove the roof right here so that daylight comes in. If I have more light where I'm standing while I craft this, we might get a better result. There we go, an excellent iron knife. That is dope, dude. That's perfect. All right. Build roof area. Wild woman wanders in. She's probably gonna step on my traps and get herself killed. She's pretty depressive and delicate. Okay. All right, where is the bear? And how full is it? It's a little hungry. I wouldn't feel safe leaving the base right now, but... We're gonna collect these urns. They'll improve the beauty rating of my base a little bit. And hopefully it gives us greater mood boosts. We'll be able to see. We have a somewhat impressive base. All right. So now we're gonna build spike traps out of these, out of the limestone blocks. Okay, a turkey just wandered onto our trap. We'll butcher that. And we're gonna add... Oh, yo, she's wandering into my base. And stealing our fucking food. Oh, you bitch. All right. I'm gonna have to close my door, otherwise that's gonna keep on happening. Now she's all dependent on our base for her survival. Which cheeses me, bro. I can't get rid of her easily either. She's got to get out of here. Oh my god. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna pick up all of my meals. Can I, like... Maybe I can build a trap where she is. but I would need more wood to do it. I don't think this will work, though. We'll still try it out. I mean, what's the harm in trying?
Playing Rimworld again.
I love you too.
My parents wanted me to send you their regards.
That always sounds so Russian. They send you their regards.
The Lannisters.
Yeah.
Regards.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I know what to do. I'll drop my meals out here. And I'm gonna build a door right here. We're gonna construct a wooden door there. I'm gonna construct it. Yeah, work on wooden door. Oh. All right. Looks like that person's out of here now. So they took some of our berries, but that's okay. I'm sure I can find a way to deal with that wild person where I don't get hurt. Oh, look at that. The bear fucking murked that person. That's what you get for stealing my berries, bitch. Woo! Oh, man. Free food? It'd be a shame if she fell on your knife, yeah. Oh, man, I love this game. All right, let's get some recreation. Yeah, we got fibrous mechanite, Susie, on day 1.
Oh, wow.
So we have like boosted speed and manipulation, but also consistent pain. Which is more or less coming in handy, but... Yeah, so I have a biphasic sleep schedule right now. Anyway, we're gonna want to build a table so that I can eat, or I can just grab one of the pre-existing tables. We already know that the bear's eaten, so let's look around for a table that I can pluck from somewhere else. I'm sure, I think I saw a nice steel table here. Yeah. Let's uninstall that and take it back to base. So far, that bear remains the only predator here. Let's drop the meals. They still got some time on them, so. A mad boom rat. Oh shit, that's like right there too. That could be really bad. Okay, wait. There's water down there. Now, the benefit of me being me is that my character is really fucking fast. I have Jogger. And of course, playing on Naked Brutality, I pretty much need to have Jogger, right? So I can probably beat that boom rat in a fight. Problem is, it blows up once you beat it. So I'm gonna try to lure it into my spike trap hallway. I'll have to quickly respond, though. Yeah, see, he's, I have to put those fires out now. Okay. All in all, not a disaster situation. That was kind of fine. Build copy. It could always be worse, right? That could have been way worse. So we're now going to make a sandstone trap here. All right, let's get some of this herbal medicine on our way through. Between the human and the boom rat, we probably don't have to worry about cooking ingredients for the next batch of meals that we make. The grizzly bear should still be well fed after his delicious meal yesterday. Pick up the steel, haul the table. All right. We have a dining table now. We're gonna put it right here. And we'll build a stool to sit on right there. She fell on the bear, right, Catherine? All right. Now, let's build a roof over this. Fireproof this section of the trap hallway. Cut the plants. All right, it's fireproof. Now, we need a little bit more wood to make an eating spot. All right, down there, plenty of wood. She had very bad luck. Oh my God. This is why you want to base up beside pre-existing furniture, like this artwork. Look at all the mood boosts I have now. Slightly impressive bedroom, dining room, combat room, rec room, right? We don't need to do that yet. All right. How's that bear looking? You hungry? Nope, not yet. Yeah, we're good. Karma for eating the berries, bitch. Yeah. Oh, I love what this game turns us into. All right, let's take a bunch of that wood back home and then get our recreation and then our biphasic sleep. We're gonna change our storage situation just a little bit. Something that can last a little bit, you know, more long term. All right, let's haul everything back real quick. We'll give him priority 2 hauling, so he just gets all this stuff brought home. Oh, damn, I'm out of meals. Okay, clean the room. And let's get cooking, but we gotta butcher first. Okay. All right, so we grab 4 or 3 wood. Disallow access to that wood. Drop this wood. Pick up the boom rat meat and the human meat. Drop it here. Refuel the fire. And cook. Okay, we're fed. And we got meals for later. All right, now we'll go back to manual priorities, or automatic priorities. Wanderer joins, a person named Triv. She is willing to contribute but will not leave voluntarily, claiming to have nowhere else to go. You can choose to turn her down and send her away. Let's accept her. Take a look at her stats, and then make a decision. Extraordinary shooting, decent construction, cooking, and crafting, acceptable medical skill as well. She has a scar on her right leg, which slows her down a bit. And she's a wimp. Honestly, kind of tempting to just keep that person. It's a freebie, right? A free colonist. And a decent one at that. One capable of medical, which makes all the difference. My faction should be called Cthulheim. And we are the Cthulians. Yes. The Cthulians of Cthulheim. I love it. It's my own little thing. Insofar as I stole it from an existing IP. Well, we have somebody around the base who we're gonna give her a manual, higher priority for cleaning and hauling. So she's a carrier now. She just carries shit. And she came with 3 meals. All right, so we're gonna clear critical. We're gonna put meals and raw food here, as well as pemmican. And maybe the medicine also. Yeah. All right, let's put that meal on the shelf. I like to manually control my colonists' meal times in the beginning. It makes it a lot easier. All right, she's gonna need a bed. She can just sleep in here with us. We'll tuck her away in the corner right here. All right, there you go. You got a bed. A death did occur, Old Fart. It sure did. We got overwhelmed with a raid. However, there were a lot of things I could have done to better prepare for that raid, which I failed to do. You know, so with that in mind, yeah, we'll do better this time. Welcome back. All right, down here on this shelf, we're gonna go critical, wood, steel, and blocks of every type. Yeah, we gotta organize. Let's see here. Crafting spot. I still can't really make tribal wear yet. I need 60 of the same type of leather in order to do that. Let's put a butchering spot outside, right there. And let's let them eat. Yeah. We're gonna need a second stool. They can't both sit down to eat right now. Not until we build another one. All right, there we go. Now we're going to expand the home zone to include these walls, fences, and spike traps so that we repair and replace them as needed. Okay. And let's get some combat training. Oh! We might want to make a second wooden training knife so that they can both train their melee. And we will build a wooden shelf right here to store the training weapons. There we go. All right, critical priority, clear all, training. I guess raining. Training weapons will be stored there. Easy. All right. We're just about ready to eat again. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. If you click on the shelf, you can individually click on the stacks of items contained on the shelf. It's really useful, actually. So if I want to target that stack of meals, I just click on the shelf, go down here, and then click, right? Very easy, actually. Really nice, really nice. All right, eat. Hell yeah. All right. How much wood do we have? We have plenty of wood. We'll enable auto rearm on all of those traps. And provided it's... Oh my god, there's horses up there. Oh, okay, technically she has animals level 5. Will the horses retaliate if I attempt to tame them? Revenge chance on tame fail 0%. Okay, so let's take a look at these horses. We got a 4-year-old horse right there, a stallion, a wild stray stallion. Fuck yeah, dude! I really want to tame that. So you know what? Let's gather some berries around here. Boom! Get busy, Dante. Wildlife tab, grizzly bear. He's not hungry yet. We have time to go around and do our thing. I am a lord, lord of the horses. I'm the horsey lord. Quest available, Birdis the Lost. No, we're good. That bear is getting hungry now. We're gonna have to be very careful. Let's gather these berries before he wakes up for the day. A drifter has appeared. The weary-looking drifter stretches his legs. He seems very tired. He asks you to stay for a while until he's recovered his strength. He's a bringer of joy and serenity, whose abilities go beyond mere charisma. He lifts spirits and inspires others by telling jokes and spreading blissful thoughts. He may be useful, but you sense there's something he's not telling you. His name is like Chernobyl. Yeah, I don't think so. He's got void fascination. He's just gonna fuck with us, so we're gonna decline that entirely. Alright, fare thee well. Oh. Wait. Okay, he's departing. He's not attacking us. Good. Because he was about to die if he did. Okay, we're attempting a tame on the horse. Come on, you know you want to be my pet horse. Oh, he tamed a fucking horse! Okay. What a joyous occasion. Okay, we're gonna build a little pen for the horse up here. Something simple. We decided that we want our base to be right here. So we will attach the pen down here to keep it out of the way of where we intend to build later. The horse doesn't need much space. And then we'll put a little pen marker in there. All right, mealtime. While we get some rest, she'll haul the wood. Get everything ready to build. Oh, that's gonna take her way too long. Let's get Dante to do that. Yeah. Man, we have a horse. What are we gonna name this horse? Huh? I know we can change the name of the horse somewhere. Social? Ah, here we go. Rename animal. It looks like a very powerful horse and it's white, so I'm thinking like white power or... I'm joking. Oh, I'm glad you didn't hear that. Okay, we could just go with the traditional like shadow facts, like that white horse from Lord of the Rings. Don't even start, Saturn. You'll make me want to play Vintage Story again. All right. The bear is useful. It's like our bodyguard. Fuck yeah. All right, this horse is hereby dubbed Enzo. Now we're nice and attached. If he dies, we're gonna be heartbroken. All right. Hypothermia shivering? What do you mean hypothermia shivering? We're good. All right, we have an ambrosia sprout, so we can now start to make money with that. Let's build a grow zone around the ambrosia. This is how, okay, ambrosia's worth a lot of money, right? And you can actually make it so that your characters automatically harvest it when it's grown. And this is how you do it. You build a grow zone around all of it, right? So we have that. Then we're gonna click on the grow zone and press F. We're gonna disable sowing so that my colonists will not try to plant anything there. A byproduct of that is they won't plant anything there, but they'll harvest the ambrosia when it's grown and take it back home. It's moist. It's fucking moist, you know what I mean? All right, our hypothermia is going away. Okay. Let's go grab the horse, and let's make sure we don't build a roof over this grass. That's important. We also have to fireproof that entire structure from the outside, right? Okay. So we're gonna build a 2-gap roof all the way around it. And then we're gonna cut the plants around it too. There we go. Yeah. If you guys start playing Rimworld, this is the most important tip I can give you. Fireproof your wooden structures, right? Build a roof 2 blocks out around the perimeter of your base and then cut all the plants. Forest fires can't burn your base down if there's no vegetation for the fire to spread to, right? I'm so glad we have a horse now. If we decide to do caravans, it's gonna be so fucking fast, dude. We're gonna need to cook more soon. Are there any dead animals on the map? There is a muffalo bleeding out in 5 hours over there. I wonder what happened to that muffalo. I don't know, I couldn't tell you, but that's great. We're gonna harvest it. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that muffalo. And then maybe we can save our berries and just cook the muffalo meat for our meals instead. There it is. It died. Okay. Instead of using the butchering spot, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wall this off right here. And then we can put a butcher table right in there. And then we'll build a couple of doors here. Because a lot of raiders, they like to attack your structures, so if I have my butcher table outside and vulnerable, the raiders are just gonna attack it and destroy it, right? I can protect it by doing this. Butcher creature, do forever, allow the butchering of all creatures, and we will drop the butchered stuff on the floor when done. Okay. Beautiful, buddy. So good. Look at all that fucking meat. Now we're gonna pick up 5 wood. And let's get cooking. We're gonna want at least 14 meals. 7 for each of us for the next like 3 or 4 days. We could probably make those last. Let's clean the room. You gotta make sure that the room stays clean while you're cooking. A dirty room increases food poison chance with the meals that you eat. On this shelf right here, we're gonna go critical, and we're gonna put leather here, or hide. Where is it, though? Alright, hang on. Here we go. This entire category, textiles, leather. We're gonna put it on that shelf. Alright, we cooked all those meals that we needed. Alright. Now, if I do a caravan, I could sell some stuff, but first we need to just make Dante some clothing. Nice and simple, we'll make him tribal wear out of the blue fur that we got from the muffalos. There we go. I am no longer naked. We crossed the threshold, boys. That tip is also valid for Vintage Story, the fireproofing. Can you have forest fires in Vintage Story? Because I had no idea that was a thing. Alright, yeah, let's send Triv on this caravan here. We could go right now. Honestly, having the horse means this is... The route travel time is 0.1 days without the horse. So, like, You know, no worries. Yeah, let's sell all this stuff. We'll have some money when we come back. Probably more meds, too. All right, that'll do. Let's get the horse ready for the caravan. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful. Let's get out of here. Oh god, we have to walk past the bear. Fortunately, he's not hungry enough to attack us, but... Oh, look at how fast that caravan speed is, dude. Oh, this is stupendous. We're gonna get home before nightfall. Alright. We'll sell the buffalo meat. All of our leather. Keep the medicine. In fact, we'll buy more medicine. All right, we made 300 bucks selling what we had so far. So we have 315 silver. It's not much. I can't exactly buy the bolt action rifle. We would need 420 for that. And yes, the phrasing is not lost on me. Let's just buy more medicine. We need to increase our quality medicine stockpile. So we'll do that now. We'll buy 10 more. 10 more high quality medicine. Boom. Let's go home. Sweet. We have 13 high quality medicine in total. Let's train my shooting a little bit. Refuse visitors until I have guest beds. Can't believe I got to tame a horse this quickly. This is awesome, dude. God damn. Okay, so there's lightning storms in Vintage Story as well, and rampant forest fires. That is good to know. Dante's melee skill is increasing steadily. We're getting stronger. He still has fibrous mechanites, but we've been tending it regularly. Oh god. Okay, they're starting to romance each other. What is it with me and bald chicks, dude? Dante keeps falling in love with bald bitches. I'm a hair-only kind of guy. Alright, now, where's that bear? It's hungry. It's getting pretty hungry, like, that is risky. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. He still remains the only predator on the map. I have to get all this granite out of the way. We're gonna be building our actual base up there in time. Maybe for now I won't dig that stuff up. Not yet. It looks like the bear has eaten. We're safe to work outside now for a while. I may as well mine this now, actually. I mean, shit, we have fibrous mechanites. That means that the mining is going to be much faster than it would be if I did not have fibrous mechanites. However, now it's dark, so my work speed is lower. There's another ambrosia sprout for money, which is terrific. Let's build a grow zone around it. All right, we got all of it. Now we disable sowing on that crop plot. Oh, now we're working. Fuck yeah. Good lighting increases work speed. Daylight is valuable. Minor break risk. All right, let's go eat. Let's get some recreation time. That'll boost my mood. Cargo pods. Containing psychoid leaves. A bunch of them, too. Let's grab those. We can sell them. How much do they sell each? $1.90 each. It's not bad. It's like selling a shitload of muffalo meat. Her melee is 6.3 and climbing. It takes a while to train the melee skill of a pawn who doesn't have a passion for melee. But it'll happen. We'll get her to level 10 and she'll be battle ready. Wait. The bear is 44% hungry. That's risky ass shit, not gonna lie. It's fine as long as I know when it starts hunting us and I can get my guys inside on a whim. Okay. Hopefully that bear simply decides to kill the rat nearby. Now, we are going to build a chess table, but that's going to involve moving some stuff around. You have to build the chess table beside a chair. So we're gonna uninstall all of these, and then, yeah, we'll move the table out there. Put the stools right here. And then we can build the chess table right there. And then we will move the horseshoes pin down here. What do you mean? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's give ourselves a little bit of light by removing... Oh, it's a little late for that. All right, we're gonna disable the construction of that chess table for now. I want to be able to build it with light. We'll get a better outcome. Psychic drone low female. She now has a semi-permanent, like a temporary low mood debuff, which will make her more prone to psychotic breaks. We have a mad rat. Okay. It's gonna get killed on the spike traps, doubtless. There it goes. Exotic goods trader. I wonder what we can sell to you, if anything. The bear is hungry, but it's also still asleep. We're gonna want to give her a lot more recreation time to compensate for the low mood that she now has as a result of the low psychic drone occurrence. Alright, let's go check this guy out, see what he's selling. He has Glitter World medicine, which I would love to be able to buy, but I just can't afford it. When you need to save your life, Glitter World is what you use. Yeah, it looks like I can't really take advantage of this right now. Unless I wanted to try to tame some horses to sell them. I could try. Let's give it a shot. We have some time before he leaves. And we have a lot of berries, so let's... Here. Yeah, prioritize taming the mare. Hopefully this works. Tame failed, 25% chance. Let's try this one. It costs food to attempt it, but I mean, if we can manage, it gets us a little bit of money for some Glitter World medicine, and that is important. Tamed. Oh, we got one. Beautiful. Okay, so we can at least sell that. And let's eat. Okay. Hell, I could breed horses if I wanted to, but I don't. There, we were able to afford 3 Glitter World medicine thanks to our quick thinking. And that can save our lives in an emergency. That is premium quality medicine with extraordinary usefulness. That's nice. I'm very happy about that. Okay. Remove the roof right there. And build the chest table. Well, it just occurred to me I might be able to sell them a chest table. Let's uninstall it. No, I can't. Alright, that's fine. The fact that we got 3 Glitter World medicine is huge. Very important. I'm very happy about it. We now have 13 high-quality medicine, 3 Glitter World, and 10 herbal. There's now an eclipse. Daylight is gone. The bear has eaten, so we do have a safe period of time. By the way, those meals are okay for another 16 hours. We're good. What's the revenge chance on a boomalope if you fail to tame it? 10%, so I can't really do that. Is there anything else I could try to tame safely? Like, what's the revenge chance on this muffalo? None, actually. Okay, let's give it a shot. If I could tame and sell a muffalo, I could buy more. Minor break risk. Fuck, that's shitty. Okay, let's just give this a shot and then head home. Hopefully we don't have a psychotic break before then. Tame failed. Only a 15% chance on that one. Yeah, let's just screw it. Let's get her doing recreation. At the chess table, so it's nice and fast. Yeah, her mood, we're constantly trying to manage it now. That low psychic drone is not helping. Yeah, we don't need to get greedy. 3 Glitter World medicine is terrific, especially considering the fact that we only had a 25% chance to successfully tame one of those horses. Which makes me very surprised that we actually managed to tame the very first one on our very first try. Alright, let's eat up. I'll try not to go bear hunting Saturn. For my health. Alright, the psychic drone is over. We now don't need to worry about her mood nearly as much, and she just got melee level 7, which is nice. And we are all out of meals now. We're gonna have to cook some more. I can wait until I wake up. Get some rest. Oh. Oh, yes, the eclipse is over, so we're now working much faster. Let's get started on cooking. All right, there we go. A lot of meals. We're almost level 8 in melee on Dante. The bear is very fucking hungry. I'll be in danger the moment he wakes up. Yep, just like that. All right, let's go. I'm gonna stop myself from leaving the base now. We'll stay inside. For the time being. Yeah, go hunt something else. There he goes. He's killing a horse. We'll probably get to take the leftovers. All right, go get the horse. We could sell all of that. We already have meals. Let's try to finish digging up all this granite out of the way. This is where we're gonna want our base after all. What time is it? All right, 1700 hours. We'll do a caravan into town tomorrow. The trader is gonna restock in basically 15 days. All right, we're just about done. Let's take a look at the predator list. Okay, it's just the grizzly bear still. No need to worry about him. All right, let's send out a caravan. We're gonna send Triv with the horse. She's gonna take all the leather, as well as these pants. We'll sell them, take the silver, all of this horse meat, 3 simple meals, and she'll take 2 standard medicine as well as all the psychoid leaves that we have. We can sell all of it. Okay, let's go. She'll be there anytime. Really won't take long. Done. Okay. Sell the leather, the horse meat, the psychoid leaves, and we're 456 silver richer now. So let's see here. They have a bolt action rifle. If I get that, that trivializes food acquisition for pretty much the rest of the game. And I am tempted. I think it's worth it. Okay, we now have a bolt action rifle and we'll spend the rest of our money on standard higher quality medicine. Yeah, let's go. All right, zone, remove roof. Right there. Build roof 2 blocks out. Cut the grass 2 blocks out as well. Yeah, I wanted to change the dimensions of this so we can also have a stone cutter table here. Directly across from this butcher table. So we'll expand this zone, the stockpile zone, all the way. And then... now we will build a stone cutter's table, and we can start manufacturing granite blocks for our real base. So far, things are swimmingly right now. Going so swimmingly. A bulk goods trader from the Rebre people. You know what? If I was to put that bolt action rifle to work and hunt some shit, we could make a lot of money really quickly here. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Let's grab that bolt action. Oh, shit. Okay. Now, these guys are tribals. I don't want to risk their lives necessarily, but here. They will help me out. Sweet. Oh, we got it. All right. Dante is gonna butcher the carcass. Not bad. See, that's why I wanted to buy the bolt action rifle. You can kite the strongest of animals with a bolt action rifle. It's beautiful. Okay. And just like that, we can sell all the mega sloth meat and all the heavy fur for 652 silver. Beautiful. Definitely a well-seized opportunity. And I actually gave Dante a double passion in animals, so hang on. So it looks like I can actually harvest wool from this sheep, and that would help me to train my animals level. Oh, milk? From a bull? That doesn't sound right. Isn't a bull a male cow? Hang on. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. No, it's part of the species. So you know what? I might actually just go ahead and buy one of these right here, the ram or the iwi. Hang on. Wool, Rimworld. So every 10 days, I get 45 wool from the sheep. I don't think that's the right call. We need to find something I can milk. It's not this bull, but, you know, maybe we can get a cow soon. I could theoretically hunt that bear. Now that I have a bolt action rifle, we could pull it off, but we're not going to do it. Not yet. All right. Boom. Maybe I can go into town and buy a cow with a caravan. That'd be pretty useful. Let's eat. Okay, let's send the silver. And then we'll take 2 quality medicine instead of the glitter world. 2 meals. We don't really need to take any berries. I guess we'll take them anyway. Okay, let's go. We'll see if we can buy a cow or like a goat or something that we can milk every day, right? And then Dante can train his animal skill. Caravan meeting by Triv's Caravan. Let's move on. Okay, what do we got? No cows or anything. Okay. How much high quality we have 14 standard quality medicine. I'm probably gonna want around 20. So, and we have 2 with us, so that's 16, so we need 4. We're gonna buy 4 medicine. And then I might go visit those guys. It's pretty quick, but we also may not get home until tomorrow. It depends. This is very fast traveling speed. Astonishingly fast, so there is a possibility that we might get home before nightfall. In fact, it even seems likely now. Just going by what I can see. Yeah, we made it. All right, let's see what the tribes people have. They have donkeys and cats. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, no husbandry animals yet. I could buy this great bow. A normal great bow is a great fucking weapon at long range. Devastating arrows, right? Yeah, we'll get it. And then we have the bolt action and the great bow for hunting. All right. Oh, do I go all the way over there? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I do. I may need to buy more meals. I don't know yet. But so far, we're doing good. We got nothing to worry about. Equip the bolt action. Let's gather some berries. And let's check on that bear. He's hungry. He might come for me anytime. All right, the caravan arrived at Linwood, a town I've never been to. Unfortunately, there's no animals that I can, like, milk. That's what we're looking for, but we can't seem to get it. This, I want. That book. Yeah, having a good book to research is very important. So let's get that book. We have it. It's really good for getting recreation. Keeping your colonists in a good mood. So, all in all, we bought a great bow, 6 medicine, well, 4 medicine, and a recreation book. And with the money I have left, I think we'll just buy a few extra meals. I can only buy one extra meal, but that should be enough. Yeah, definitely. Okay. We'll head back home, but we're not getting back home till tomorrow. Okay, so let's start a work order here for granite blocks, due forever, drop on floor, any worker can do it. And let's modify this storage site to accept chunks. And then let's go grab some. We need granite chunks. Temporarily, we'll suspend that work order so he focuses on hauling the chunks back there for processing into bricks. Alright, she's resting. She'll continue on her way home tomorrow. We're gonna train our shooting a little bit. Quest available, hosting an ally. Side trainer stun is extremely important. That's very important. And if I want to earn that, I need to take care of somebody for 17 days, which is a long time. I'd have to feed them too. So you know what? I will probably do it. Getting that stun side trainer is very, very important. It's just intimidating. Let's accept it. Okay. Fortunately, this guy is very low maintenance. He has paralytic abasia, which means he does not move. He's going to be bedridden pretty much the entire time he's with us. So he won't get in the way. We just got to take care of him. After 17 days, I will have unlocked the stun psychic power. Very important that we get that stun power. It can save your life. And give you one hell of an edge in combat. Oh? Tended fibrous mechanites. Okay. Triv is going to be back here soon. Now, let's cook. Pick up all the berries and pick up... Hang on, let's pick those up first. 5 wood. Okay, looks like we're back home. Okay, we got it a couple times. It's bleeding. Oh, beautiful. Those were great shots. We just got to try to finish it off. Got it. Okay, that's all the food that we need for cooking. Let's head back. Get this corpse butchered. Okay. He'll be hungry very soon. Triv is certainly getting there. We're gonna have to leave Dante moving for a little bit more than he's comfortable with. Okay. Let's start cooking. I'm gonna want at least 21 meals here. Let's get her busy with training so that she doesn't haul the meat away. Dante's getting pretty fucking tired. We gotta hammer out this cooking, get it done. Triv will be kept busy by the melee training. Now she's sleeping, she won't get in the way by grabbing this meat off the ground. Alright, there we go. Now let's haul all these meals, put them on the shelf, and immediately get some fucking sleep. And we're gonna try to synchronize everybody's meal times. Oh man. That was a busy time right there. I'm glad we made it. Okay, now maybe we will try to take out that bear, but we definitely need daylight in order to take that risk. We definitely need to catch up on Dante's sleep. He fell behind considerably. We'll have him go to bed pretty much right away. Feed our guest. Oh, there's an idea. I could try to milk the boomalope. If I get a female boomalope, I can milk it for chem fuel. We just have to extend this animal pen size here, but we can do it. Yeah, I think we should do that. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we can totally just use the boomalope. Anyway, let's start making these granite blocks. We'll get Triv to do it on her downtime, maybe. Dante is catching up on some lost sleep ever since the cook-off. Pretty soon we'll be able to stop training Triv's melee. She'll be high enough where I'm happy with it. All right. We're gonna need a lot more wood in order to build that pen, but let's begin. Oh, buddy, never mind. Look at that. Goats just joined us. Oh, buddy, that is so cool. Female goat. Male. Female. Female. Okay, that changes things. I'm glad I started expanding on the pen already. Minor break risk on Triv. All right, we gotta eat. Everybody's gotta eat. We'll have that new pen built tomorrow. I'll get him ready for it right now. While he sleeps. Right as soon as he wakes up, we're gonna build it. And we're gonna have Triv go to retrieve this goat right here. All right, remove roof, right here. Build a roof around the rest, and then we have to fireproof it. So 2 blocks out, may as well go 3 right there, and then like that, boom, boom. And then we have to cut the grass around the edges, all of it. Fireproof the base. There you go. Much bigger pen for all of you. Cargo pods? What's in there? 15 flake. That's basically crack. She has retrieved the last goat. Who knows? Maybe I'll just be a goat rancher in this series. Animals. Manage auto slaughter. So I want to have one male adult. Yeah, we'll have one male adult and 3 female adults. We can milk the females. Maybe we'll just do 2. Okay. Current 1, max 1. Yeah, I've never done this before, so I'm trying to figure out how it works. So we should auto slaughter one of the female goats at this point. All right, handling. Okay. Yeah, it works. So anytime we have too many animals, they'll automatically be slaughtered and harvested. That's pretty cool. That's really awesome. Okay. And we can milk the females. And the females will also get pregnant and have babies. That's that whole thing, you know? Let's expand the home zone right here. Around the walls, the workstations. And fireproof the base. Man, getting those goats was really lucky. I was about to get some boomalopes, but now we don't need them. I can train Dante's animal skill with the milking of the goats. So why did you build the kill zone entrance but then have those easy entrances from the back? Aren't they just gonna enter through the doors by the pens? I'm glad you asked. This door, see, there's a hold open option. And as long as this door is held open, raiders, when they enter the map, they're gonna immediately calculate the path of least resistance to get inside my base. So they're gonna want to go this way through the door that's held open because it would take work to break these doors down, right? Oh, hoo, hoo, our first batch of ambrosia. Where's that bear? The bear is over there and it's well fed. Is that... It's still the only predator on the map. One of our goats is now pregnant. Oh, a silver ore meteorite. That's basically free money right there. That's incredible. Okay, right outside our base. We're having quite the bout of fortune. Kind of makes me feel like we're probably gonna die soon, like horribly. Hopefully not. Alright, let's get Dante to level 10 melee, and then I can stop training his melee altogether for good. I could potentially breed horses, but we just don't need it. Yeah, we don't need it. Usually we can do a pretty good job hunting with the bolt action rifle that we bought, and the great bow. And what I want the goats for is I can milk the females. I gave Dante, my main character, a double passion for animals, which means he trains it, he gets extra experience while he trains it, so he trains it faster, right? So I do the same thing for shooting and melee. I give him 0 in each, but double passion so he can train them quickly. And I'll be able to train my animal skill by milking the animals. Now, where's the other ambrosia sprout? Is it ready for harvest yet? Just about, yeah. 76% grown. All right, let's harvest it. We'll synchronize the growth of both. That was fun to say, eh? I don't see the bear around here. I was gonna tame a boomalope Zeus so that I could milk it for chem fuel. I decided to remove Dante's double passion in social and replace it with a double passion in animals. Just so that I could, like, you know, I could slowly train it over time, and potentially in the future, if I get to like a decent level, I could train battle animals and stuff, test that out. But I got goats. Goats wandered in. So now I am testing out the auto slaughter. I already killed one of the females. There were 3 females and 1 male. One of the females is pregnant. And we're gonna train our animals' skill on milking them.
Okay.
Yeah. What time is it? 9 in the morning? Okay, let's eat a breakfast. And then we're gonna send a caravan out. Oh. How you doing, Zeus? Yeah. You're tired, eh? We're so close to the neighboring town. We can do great caravans very quickly. Yeah.
It's really the best caravans in the history of caravans.
Yeah. That's what he said. I don't know. Like, the best caravans he had ever seen. All right, let's take all the berries, all the goat meat. We'll take 2 quality medicine. And let's go. Yeah. We have a lot of stuff that we can sell. We'll get it done. Dante will finish training his melee up to 10. He's 1 more training session away. Yeah. Pancakes. Chocolate chip pancakes. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look how fast this is. Just watch that dot, right?
Oh, it's the road.
Yeah. I literally live right here. It's down the street. I can get there in 0.1 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know. All right, we'll sell the berries, the meat, the plain leather, the blue fur, the flake, and the ambrosia. $1,200, and I think now I can afford to buy my first psychic shock lance. I'm taking care of a guy for 17 days, and if I take care of him, then I'm gonna they're gonna send me a psi trainer for stun. Very good one. Now this is where it gets difficult and tempting. Oh, okay, wooden large sculpture, a good one. I might want to buy that instead of getting a psychic shock lance. I don't know, let's see if I can afford both. Okay, so I have $1,238. That wooden large sculpture is very expensive, but it gives 200 beauty. Can I buy that and the psychic? Oh, they don't even... Oh, here we go. No, I don't have enough. I'm short I'm just shy of it. Can't afford it. Okay. Well, I have to choose psychic shock lance or the sculpture, but I think we'll go with the sculpture. Yeah, that sculpture will improve the beauty of the room that I'm in, and we kind of need that. And then we'll try to save up a little bit more money so I can buy my first psychic shock lance. All right, let's go back home. Here we go, buddy. All right, let's install this sculpture. It'll make this room much more beautiful, much more appealing to the colonists that live in it. Let's take a look at the change. It's gonna go from somewhat impressive to very impressive. Oh, that's beautiful. We now have a very impressive room. The impressiveness of a room determines the mood boosts that your colonists get from using it. So if they get recreation at the chess table or at the horseshoes pin, then they're gonna get a mood boost for doing that recreation. See, somewhat impressive dining room, somewhat impressive rec room, somewhat impressive combat training room. Those are gonna be even better buffs now that it's a very impressive room. Truly terrific. Oh, yeah. All right, we fed everybody. Now, at long last, we can finally finish training Dante's melee. He's gonna get level 10 and ding. What is that? RimHUD. There we go. We are now done with Dante's melee training, permanently. We just gotta get to level 10 in shooting as well. And we're very close to getting level 10. Her name is Trivia? Are you serious? Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing, dude. Okay, you are Trivia then, I guess. Hey, Dante no longer has fibrous mechanites, so we no longer need the biphasic schedule. We can convert that now to a regular schedule. Really, really nice. Really good stuff. Hell yeah. And I can change the graphic of this statue to something that I want. Is there like a dragon? That looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, right there. Dope. Look at that. +5 mood. Very impressive dining room, very impressive rec room, very impressive combat training room, very impressive barracks. Beautiful, buddy. Let's finally deconstruct that steel table and build a nice wooden one. All right, there we go. Combat supplier from Teandala. Incoming. Okay, still no milk yet, but I can almost get it. Duh. Almost. And we're gonna set handling to priority 1 as a task. I wonder how much experience I'll get for milking it with the double passion experience boost. I'm excited to find out because I've never done this before. All right, let's feed everybody. And we are getting the milk. Okay, so you actually get animals experience performing the task of milking rather than finishing the task. So theoretically, I could keep interrupting the task and he could keep getting experience for it. Interesting. Okay, let's talk to the trader. Right here. We'll sell the awful machine pistol. We don't need it. Oh, an EMP launcher. That is very fucking useful against certain things. Same with the Molotovs. What's the shooting time on that? Aiming time of 3.5 seconds. And what is the aiming time of an EMP grenade? 1.5 seconds, so considerably less. Yeah, better if we buy EMP grenades for mechs. However, right now, I will get the Molotov cocktails that'll allow us to destroy things that we don't want to keep. So, how much longer is this guy with us for? He is with us for another 12 days. Transport pod crash from my enemy, a person named Shote. A delicate psychopath. Very good medical and intellectual skill, and a good plant skill. Tempting. Kind of. Delicate's really shitty for combat. Oh, massive drug addictions, though. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work for me. Let's go strip and kill this person, and we'll cannibalize them. However, let's first take a look at the bear. He is sleeping and not hungry. Okay, we're good. All right, we're taking it all back. Definitely need some quick meals up in here. We are hungry, we have nothing. How much milk does it take to make a meal? Nutrition base of 0.05. That guy probably won't be happy if we go feeding him fucking meals of human meat. Either way, I can at least make a couple of meals right now to tide us over. So let's grab 2 wood. Pick up the milk and the human meat. Drop it all right here. Forbid access to that wood so that I only put this 2 wood in there. All right, so that meal is for him. Now I'll make human meals for my colonists because they are okay with cannibalism. She just tried to feed that guy fucking human meat. All right, there we go. Yeah, don't want that. He'll get a massive mood debuff if we feed him human meat. He will be highly displeased. All right, let's put on those cloth pants on her. And that Muffalo walked into our trap. He's as good as dead. All right, Dante has eaten. Let's equip the great bow. She will equip the bolt action rifle. Dante is training his animals skill. Now we'll just draft him and interrupt the task. And let's hunt these muffalos. Sweet. Oh yeah, having 2 relatively accurate shooters with long-range weapons. This is great, buddy. Oh, this is just beautiful. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, making money through hunting is a lot easier now. Okay. Yeah, in a sense, you can kind of power level your animal skill. You just have to keep on entering combat mode and exiting combat mode and repeatedly trying to milk the same goat. Fucking animal skill level 2 already. It's training like it is working. Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, we can sleep before I eat. Let's read that book. Massive recreation gain with that book. It's very fast. Welcome back, Evo. It's good to see you, buddy. Okay, everybody's fed. Let's go to sleep. Is this guy okay with cannibal? No, he does not like cannibalism at all. Okay. Quest available, the deserter. Fuck yes, I want to do that quest. Let's butcher these corpses. I will keep 3 stacks of buffalo meat, and we will sell the rest. And then we're gonna send a caravan to unload some stuff. Yeah, we'll send Trivia, the horse, blue fur, human leather, psychite tea, the wake up drug, the silver, button down shirt, travel supplies, we'll send the buffalo meat. You know what, we'll send all of it. I can have Dante hunt something else and cook something else in the meantime. And we'll take 2 decent quality medicine with us. However, it just occurred to me we don't have any meals to bring. But it will be quick. By the time, yeah, she'll be back before dinner. Indeed. So, let's get Dante hunting. The buffalo is already bleeding out. Got it. All right, let's take it back home. Now we gotta cook. The caravan has arrived already. Okay, trade. All right, we have $1,000. That's not bad, buddy. Oh, I really want to buy that. The artistic skill trainer. We don't really need it. Not really. But it would be nice. Alright, Psychic Shock Lance. There we go. It's worth it to have at least one of those in your colony. I mean, if you get hunted by something at the wrong time, right? It's good to have that recourse. The Psychic Shock Lance is special because it allows you to immediately incapacitate a creature with consciousness. All right, let's get cooking. She's already back from the caravan. I love how close that town is. I'm gonna have to keep her immobile though, otherwise she'll fuck up my cooking mojo. Fibrous mechanites disease. Shit. Okay. So she's got it now. Okay, let's allow self-tending. And that does mean that she'll work faster and move faster for a time. I went a few playthroughs without seeing fibrous mechanites. Now we get it twice in a row. You know what? We don't need to have her standing around doing nothing. We can train her melee. She's almost level 10. We don't have that much further to go. And we will give the Psychic Shock Lance to Dante. He's much safer now. Anyway, let's let everybody eat. It's time. She'll feed Lurgo when she's done eating, and then she'll cheer him up. He's a little depressed, sitting in that bed all day, of course. Now let's train our animals' skill a little bit. Animals level 3. It hasn't taken long. Alright, let's accept this deserter quest. So this guy has defected from the Empire and he is fleeing them. And he's gonna give us the location of some special shit in exchange for our protection. But he already gave us the information that we want, so now we're just gonna get rid of him. He looks like a good colonist, but he's got some serious drawbacks, so. Alright, so this guy is coming to attack us. I can't believe it, but this guy actually brought us a chain shotgun. That's a powerful fucking weapon. And if I use my Psychic Shock Lance on that Fabia chick, then we could get another. Worth it. Yep. Well, except we're also gonna get good armor. Yeah, we want that armor. Now, this guy, we're just gonna kick him out. A lazy night owl misogynist. All right, peace out, buddy. There we go. Okay. Hello, oh snap. We're doing okay today. We tried really hard to survive in Vintage Story, but that game is excruciatingly hard, and we're not quite up to par with the challenge of it yet, but yeah, we're back in our element, playing a little bit of Rimworld, having some fun. We're doing good, buddy. How are you doing? The playthrough's going good so far. I managed to tame a horse. This person named Trivia wanted to join us early on, and she brought some good skills to the table. She brought medical, animals. We were able to use her to tame a horse, and that horse has been trivializing our expeditions, like our caravans. It's been going good, buddy. It's going good. We've got a nice little base here. Everything's nice and clean, organized. All right, we'll leave this meal here for him later. I can't believe we have 2 chain shotguns now. That's extremely good. Let's repair the training dummy. She is just on the cusp of getting level 10 melee, and I want to finally be done with her melee training. And then all we have to do is get Dante's shooting up to 10. Now, we were given the location. Oh god, that's so far. I have to go on an expedition all the way over there in order to raid their encampment and get 2 Psi-Link neuroformers. Those are going to give me access to psychic abilities, make me a lot stronger. Let's keep on training my animals skill. Hell yeah, Dante can spend like a whole day training his animal skill. You can just keep repeatedly milking the same fucking goat. It's useful, buddy. Kind of makes me wonder, does it take longer to milk a boomalope? Would you get more experience for milking it? I kind of want to try to tame one. What's the revenge chance? On tame fail, 10%? Never mind. Yeah, never mind. We're almost level 4 in animals. Alright, we're gonna temporarily suspend the work order on granite blocks. Build a wooden spike trap over there. Replenish the spike trap hallway. We have a minor break risk. She's level 10 in melee, so from now on, she doesn't need to train her combat skills. She's good. Right, okay, we have to switch her schedule over to a biphasic schedule. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours of sleep, followed by 2 hours of recreation, 5 hours of rest, and then 6. Hang on. Yeah, 6 hours of sleep, 5 hours of work, and then 1 hour of recreation. There we go. All right, she now has a good biphasic schedule. It's going to help her to manage her stress. What time is it? 1800. To let her catch up on sleep right now, I'll just change her schedule. Oh, shit, okay, that's Dante's, not hers. All right. And then we make his schedule normal again. All right. Could you make a trap to tame it? I don't think so, no. In order to tame it, you have to go directly in front of it, and you have to make direct contact with the creature. But the problem is, when you do that, it has a chance to attack you when you try to tame it and fail. But there's a lot of creatures that don't attack you when you fail to tame them. Maybe I could buy a boomalope, a tamed boomalope from wandering traders, or perhaps even buy one in town. It depends. Maybe when they restock, we'll have the option to buy one eventually. Quest available, the Fleeing Knight. Alright, yeah, we're not going to do that. I need to immediately get ready to go... Yeah. She's affected by fibrous mechanites, which makes it so dangerous. We can't send her. Alright, we're gonna send Dante on a caravan then. That's a long fucking travel time. That's 1.5 days to get there. We have the horse. I mean, we will be a little bit faster, but... Okay, let's make sure Dante is well geared first. Alright, so we have... normal chain shotgun. We'll equip that one. Good. All right. So Dante, the horse. I thought about taking like a flak vest and a flak jacket, but it would weigh me down and slow me down. We're gonna try to go minimal on this. So we'll take 2 quality medicine, 4 simple meals, and we'll send Dante. Apparently the route travel time is only half a day, which is a hell of a lot better than the 1.5 days it said before. So, oh shit, a raid? Consisting of 2 people. Jealous, fast learner, beautiful, great memory, cannibal. All right, well, they're coming. All right, well, Dante can get out of there. We're gonna put Trivia inside, lure them through the traps. Boom, just like that, they're out of here. Fleeing. Let's try to kill this guy. Anyway, Dante still has the Psychic Shock Lance, so we might not need to worry too much about where we're going and what we're... Why aren't you attacking him? Whatever. Okay, let's go back home. We got 3 packaged survival meal. Oh, 1 packaged survival meal, but that's still decent. Okay. Buffalo meat has rotted away in storage. All right. Yeah, Dante's going. He's going. It's gonna be probably like a 2-day trip just to get him back here. Hey, the doe has given birth to a new baby. Look at that. A bulk goods trader from the Rebray people has arrived. Anyway, we're gonna allow her to construct those traps. Her construction level is good enough. Dante will be there soon enough. Dante might not even get there by nighttime. Oh no, he will. Okay, we made it. All right, here we are. Dante has arrived at the enemy outpost. We have to raid it and loot it. That guy has an assault rifle? Oh, buddy. I think we're just gonna Psychic Shock Lance that guy. Instantaneous incapacitation, very little to worry about. Let's strip him. That good assault rifle is fucking superb. That's like an amazing roll on equipment. All right, we killed him. All right. Now, I'll bet there's a bed around here. Ooh, an L-Tex skull cap. We'll take that. Let's check all these buildings and see if there's a bed nearby. Yeah, there sure is. Okay, let's collect this. All right, we're sleeping. Pretty horrible weather here. Minor break risk. Oh, that's on Dante. Okay. We can take care of that. We'll sell the human meat. The baby goat. Human leather. Milk. All right, we made some good cash. Those were good trades. I could theoretically take that solar generator home. It weighs 40 kilograms and the horse is pretty tough. He can carry a lot. The only problem is it would slow me down. So it would take me a lot longer to get home, right? But it is at least a possibility. All right. L-Tech shirt, we'll pick that up. What's in here? There they are, the Psylink neuroformers. Okay, Psylink gained. I learned the Word of Trust psychic power. Upgrade to Psylink level 2. I learned Blinding Pulse, which helps me to reduce the accuracy of enemy shooters on a whim. All right. Claim and uninstall the solar panel. We're also gonna claim and collect all these lights. We could transport them to my base and use them, right? Oof. Excellent and good dining chair. Man, I want so much of this shit. All right. Now we can form a caravan to get out of here. Oh my god. Wait. Thank you, sweetie. Whoa. A triple stack of chocolate chip pancakes hand-delivered by this sexy beast.
Wow. Beast am I?
I appreciate it, baby. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna take the components with us. The chairs, the standing lamps, the solar generator. We're already taking all of that clothing and the assault rifle that we got. Yeah, this was highly lucrative, buddy. Travel supplies. Yeah, we'll take all that. Okay, let's get out of here. The route travel time is 1 day, but we're taking an entire fucking solar panel back home. As well as some great furniture. Okay. Shit. Oh, thank God. Okay, Dante's mood is looking better. We can't afford to have him get like a psychotic fucking break on the road. This is bad, dude. That's real bad. All right, fuck this. I'm just pressing the settle button. We're gonna settle down here and I'm gonna build a horseshoes pin. Because honestly, I don't want to have a fucking psychotic break right now. Maybe it has to do with his schedule. I don't know. But either way, we're making sure to get some fucking recreation right now. There he goes. All right, we're fixing it up. Yeah, I can't afford to have a psychotic break. All right, world. Form caravan. Go over there. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I need to have them in a home zone. That's probably why. Okay, there. What the hell? I mean, the items are showing up now, but the horse isn't. What the hell is going on here? Mental state roaming? I don't know what the hell is going on with this. What's with the mental state roaming? Well, this is shitty. All right, let's just fucking haul all this shit, put it inside the stockpile zone. I shouldn't leave it there to deteriorate in the water. And then I need to build the roof. I can't believe this is happening. Like, what the fuck is this? Why does my horse have mental state roaming? Because he's literally like... I don't fucking know. Either way, I'm stuck here for a bit. I have to stay here for a couple... Like, for a day, I have to stay here. I can't believe it. I can't believe I have to adapt like this. What, is he okay now? No, he's not okay. Alright. Let's build a tiny little shelter right here. With a wooden door. Gonna have to be a little bit bigger than that, though. In order to fit everything inside the shelter. Or it won't get ruined. Okay. Sad wander. Bro, I might actually... I think I just got fucked. I did everything I could. I don't know what the fuck this mental state roaming is. Mental state roaming, animal, Rimworld. It's weird because when you rope the animal... Oh, okay, Dante is recovered. Let's eat. There, we need some fucking sleep. It's raining now, so the forest fire is gonna fix itself. I got real fucking lucky that his mental break fixed when it did. All right. Still have 13 hours left on those meals. Let's feed this guy. And she will eat as well. Can't believe how touch and go this is right now. I'm seldom out of control like this, but we didn't manage Dante's mood well enough, right? And that created an issue on the way home. If you have a mental break when you're on your way home, it's even worse, because then you need to send another colonist to rescue you. But she has her own mood problem right now because she has the fibrous mechanites disease. Okay, temporarily we're indoors. Enzo here still has mental state roaming, and I don't know why. I don't know when it's gonna end. But let's put a wooden pen marker in here. Okay, so putting her in a pen removed the mental state wandering thing. Now I can actually get the fuck out of here. Let's go. Dante, Enzo. Wait. I'm gonna max out my recreation. Yeah, we're gonna play horseshoes for a sec before we go. Believe it or not, it could have been worse. If I had decided to simply push through the pain, could have been way worse. All right, we grabbed everything. Travel supplies. We'll pack all of it. People and animals, Dante and the horse, all of that. Okay. Let's get out of here. All right, Dante is gonna pack up the horse and we'll get going. We need Dante to get back too. Oh my god. She is gonna eat that meal. This guy's probably gonna starve for a bit. I can't believe we actually managed to salvage that. That's unbelievable, dude. Let's abandon that site. We no longer need it. Dante is on his way home, but that guy has pemmican and he can't even eat it. That's what's really weird. He has food, but it's inaccessible to me. Let's assign her to cooking. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Her cooking level isn't too great, but we have to do it. So, butcher that corpse. Now we're gonna make a bunch of meals. Human meat. The guy's gonna hate it, but I mean, desperate times, like I said, pick up wood. 3 of it. Go over here. Refuel. And cook. Yeah, Dante's working on it. He's trying to get home. Anyway, let's feed this guy. Fucking human meat. He's gonna hate it. Oh yeah, he's not happy. Strange, he actually doesn't seem to care. Okay, well, good. Come on, Dante, get home, buddy. He's going. He's going. And his mood is good now. That was very touch and go. I was worried that when Dante got the sad wander, the forest fire would spread to me and kill me. I was very worried about that, in fact. Like, 100% that could have happened. Alright, Dante made it home. I'm happy to say. He fucking made it. He's extremely fucking tired. He needs a lot of TLC right now. A war merchant has arrived. Temporarily, we're gonna have to haul a bunch of shit in here, all messy like, but it's only for now. And we're gonna install a little solar panel in here. Somewhere that it's safe from raiders and whatnot. Oh yeah, let's just let Dante sleep. He needs some fucking sleep. He can eat. She can feed him. Oh, he's incapacitated? Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, he's not hungry enough to feed yet, so... Alright, we'll sell the Eltec skull cap. Hang on, let's see the difference between her trading and Dante's with 5 social. 303. Okay, so yeah, you really don't get that much more money. We made a good amount of money there. Not gonna lie, pretty good amount. He's hungry enough now. Let's feed him. And we'll visit him after. Cheer him up. Quest available, a loyal cow. I don't think so. Okay. Well, we have rudimentary electric power. I'll have to install some power conduits here. I think that'll do. There we go. Right on. We now have base lighting whenever it's daylight. We can use this solar generator for base light. Not bad. Not bad at all. I haven't even eaten them yet.
Wow, they're freaking fresh.
Okay.
They were when I brought them.
I had a lot of crazy chaos, like.
Wow.
Oh, they're amazing, baby. All right. All right. Well, we have another baby goat, and there's another one pregnant. How much longer does this guy have to stay with us? Shuttle arrives in 6 days. We're well over halfway. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna call this episode here. We have goats, we have a horse, we got a solar panel, we have electrical power during the day, which is huge. We have 2 colonists, we have a visitor, we have a really good base, we have very powerful weapons in the form of chain shotguns, bolt action rifle, great bow. We couldn't be doing better, honestly. And we survived one hell of a brush with death earlier. And I'm so glad that we made it out alive, because I'm very invested in this series and I want it to keep going. And I want to grow, I want to expand this base and make something I've never made before. Prepare for raids in ways I've never prepared before. Right? So let's hope I can manage this time. Anyway, take care, rock on, and peace out for now, my friends, and I will see you in the next one. Later.